Welcome back to Was Everyone. It's the podcast exclusively for people who know you don't say and stuff. You just say, Dad, there are whores here. We're your host as always. I'm Nick.
I watched a different kind of coming of age movie this week. My name is Andrew LZ, and hi, welcome to the show. We're here to talk about movies. We're here there's not a ton of stuff to talk about
Not a
week.
ton of news,
so we're figuring
but we will
it
talk
out.
about movies. Yeah,
we're gonna figure it out. Nick, how are you?
I just had I even worked last week, and I had a great week of movie watching.
Yeah, you watched a bunch of Gos.
I watched a bunch of Gos, man. Who will be coming?
It's a running trend.
Yeah.
on this podcast the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Which will be he will be coming to your screen not only in his new movie Project Hail Mary next month, but he will be the next guest host when SNL comes back on our screens, I believe.
Don't they have an episode this week with Connor Story? I think
that's
what Ben Platt was promoting on Myers.
That's my bad. Well, March 12th, I believe, is the Gos.
It's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait.
So we'll get get some more of him in
they
our
also
lives.
Just announced somebody else was guest and musical
guest.
I do not remember who it was. My phone's charging, so I'm not looking at it.
It's probably Chevy Chase. No, I'm joking.
Hey, he's Chevy Chase and you're not.
Yeah.
You can't understand him. Nobody.
We've got Gosling. Excuse me, Gosling and the Gorillas on March 7th.
Excited for that. Very excited for that.
This is the Gorillas. I'm in. But Harry Styles will be March 14th. Host and musical guest.
I'm into that. I'm
in for both of those. But
did he put out a new album? Because I haven't listened to it.
I have not either. But if he has put out a new album, I will listen to it before.
His last album was really good.
Yeah, it was.
I only listened to it 1 or 2 times, but
much better than the movie Don't Worry, Darling.
You know what? I was sure everybody was wrong. I was sure that everybody just got their opinion. They didn't get the movie, and I watched it, and no, it was bad.
No, they were correct. I had high hopes because
it looks pretty.
It looks very pretty. The trailers didn't seem to give away anything. It had a good cast. I mean, you've got Florence and Chris Pine in the movie, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance.
Yeah.
Not good though.
No, it wasn't.
It was. I can't even. I think it was a combination.
There she is over there, bossing everybody around.
Yeah. I think it was a combination of bad script and bad directing.
I don't know if the directing was so maybe the directing was. I don't know.
I cannot place.
How did we get on this? Oh yeah.
Because I cannot place bad acting there because
Florence
those aren't bad actors. None of those are bad actors.
Didn't use Chris Pine enough. I think they even killed him. I mean that's okay. I mean a dead Chris Pine still looks like Chris Pine.
Good looking dude. Great fashion sense.
Wears great sweaters.
Great sweaters. Yeah. No, as was brought up, I did have a bit of a Ryan Gosling marathon over this last week. We talked a little bit about Barbie last week. I did watch that. Great movie.
I just watched, what's it called?
Crazy Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love again.
And I had watched that the week before. Well, I finished Project Hail Mary, the book, coming to theaters March 20th. Looks great. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to watch a bunch of Ryan Gosling movies. And it started innocuously because I didn't make the determination to make it a Gosling marathon until after the first movie. I put on Remember the Titans.
That's a sneaky Gos. It's
a
sneaky
Gosling film.
Yeah. But that's just an overall there's not a ton of flaws in that movie.
I told you when I was watching it, there is something about that scene when Coach comes off the sideline and he confronts the ref and he's like, I know what you're doing. I know all about it. And then he tells the team that they better not allow their opponent to gain another yard. And it's one of those, they say the movie name in the movie.
Because he's on the mind Great
Yeah.
Faison performance in that
Yeah,
movie
great
too.
Donald Faison performance. Uh,
When he confronts Sunshine about the
yeah,
restaurant and everything.
yeah.
Uh,
Great Ryan Hurst performance.
yes,
I
yes.
mean, the movie's just phenomenal in general. And some great moments
Incredible
with their
Denzel
incredible Denzel. Yeah.
when they run in
Yeah.
Gettysburg.
In
It's
Gettysburg.
the most powerful moment in the movie for
I was
me.
getting ready to bring up all the cool moments before they do the run, before they come together, when it's all of them like eating in the lunchroom and all that.
That
That
Ethan
whole
Suplee scene.
Gettysburg, yeah, oh, so good. That whole Gettysburg section of the movie is so damn good. But
I wish it was the entire movie
yes.
almost.
Uh, but then I was like, okay, let's keep this Gos train running. I then went to La La Land, which him and Emma Stone just have such good chemistry. Like
She,
it's just undeniable.
she humanizes him
Yeah,
in a way that no one else can.
you are correct. It's a beautiful thing. And La La Land is just a beautifully made movie between the acting and the music and the cinematography
The
and the
music.
choreography.
God,
It's just brilliant.
when you hear City of Stars, just those
Yeah.
little
Hmm.
couple notes of like you automatically know it's City of Stars.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean the movie starts off immediately telling you, hey, this is going to be like a little absurd because they have the dance on the freeway,
Yeah.
and it's
It's
like, okay,
going to
this
be
is
yeah.
full on, this is a musical, guys.
Yeah.
So
Suspend your disbelief. This is a musical.
yeah, remember, we're it's going to get very human for most of the movie, but we're in
Yeah.
the middle of like it's a musical with a human story inside of it. And God, it's perfect.
It is.
Like it gets sad,
It
like in a
does.
weird way, not like sad, but the way like when you're watching a relationship like have its struggles. It's kind of like Marriage Story and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're seeing like a really rough time,
Sure.
and it balances that really well. It's
It
Damien
does.
fucking Chazelle, man.
Yeah.
Babylon. That
Again, it's one of the most beautifully shot films in recent memory.
and it
Uh
deserved to not win the Oscar.
yeah. I
No, I mean
yeah.
if you could look at the two movies, even in the lens of today, Moonlight's a better movie. It is. But
Yes.
what's the more
Yes.
enjoyable movie? It's going to be La La Land. No offense to Moonlight. I'm going to rewatch La La Land on a yearly basis. I got my Moonlight in. I'm scared.
I mean, it did win
Not scared.
Oscars.
Yes.
Let's not speak of it like it did. It got shut out at
I know.
award
I
season.
was just making like a joke just because award season's happening
I
right now.
think
So
best song, City of Stars won for best original song. I want to say director and cinematography won. I'm missing something though.
no, I mean it was a I mean Emma Stone won.
Emma Stone. Yeah, how could I forget that?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, speaking of Emma Stone, I didn't log this on my letterbox because I didn't watch it all, but I caught my sister watching Begonia, and I
Hmm.
got there whenever like he's already got her
With
in the
Jesse.
basement for a
Yeah,
while. Yeah. So I didn't log it, but man, that movie and her and
it's
like
very
I
good.
unfortunately I missed all the like the best scenes between
Sure.
Jesse and the other
Emma.
guy. No,
Oh,
the other guy. I miss
okay.
all of
Yeah.
his best scenes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um,
I get
which
what you're saying.
I
Yeah.
truly believe that he has the best performance in the movie, and then Jesse, and then Emma. But Emma's the only one who got the nomination.
Yeah.
But admittedly, the acting categories on the men's side was a little bit more stacked this year. There wasn't as like unfortunately it wasn't a heavy, as I've mentioned before. Sadly, not a heavy leading women category
No,
this
no, it was much more heavy supporting actress wise.
year.
But no, I changed from La La Land to totally different genre, totally different gauze to Blade Runner 2049.
Still haven't watched it.
It's
I
so
know, I
good.
know, I need to. I know, I need
It's
to. I know,
so
I need to.
flippin' good. And again, we're talking about chemistry with him and Emma. Obviously, they have chemistry. The chemistry between him and an elderly, grumpy Harrison Ford is really good too. Like it definitely the once the movie kicks in and the Gos and Harrison Ford are together, it gets very good.
See,
Uh,
I missed it in theater, and I just haven't taken the time. I need like a day where I'm
sure.
not going to pause it, where
I
I can keep
I
my
would
phone
actually,
away.
yeah, I would actually recommend rewatching
I've watched
the. Well,
Blade
no, no,
Runner
no.
plenty of times.
Yeah, we all have.
Which cut would you
Yeah,
like me to watch?
one of the
I have them.
37 cuts.
I've
Yeah,
got them.
uh, but very good and rewatchable movie in my. And it's another one of those like this is a long running thing with I think Ryan Gosling films. They are shot so well. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you can look at even some of his smaller ones, like A Place Beyond the Pines is
mm-hmm,
beautiful to look at.
mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, I think he's
the
brilliant
nice,
in The Notebook, and that movie's also shot very well. I mean, it's your standard almost rom com or not rom com, romantic drama, uh, but it's shot beautifully. I then, from the quote at the start of the pod, I then went into The Nice Guys, which
gotta love that
may
movie.
be my second favorite Gosling film.
I don't know what my favorite Gosling
Like
film is.
I think Crazy Stupid Love is my favorite because that's his movie. Like I know Carell is the like leading man in that, but like that is Gosling's movie. Um, and I think The Nice Guys because his character is so dumb and so brilliantly perfect.
He's trying.
When he gets his arm broken by Russell Crowe,
Yeah.
I cannot stop laughing.
I don't think I can't think of anything like I feel like he's probably tried everything else, but he like this is the only thing that he's like kind of good at,
Yeah.
but
Yes.
he's sloppy.
He's
Uh
so sloppy. When he breaks the window in the door,
oh my
there's so
god.
much blood. There's the
Yeah.
and then when he's waiting for Russell Crowe on the toilet, and
Yeah,
he's got the
with
gun
the
in
door, with the
the door,
door.
and he drops the cigarette.
It's like it's he's a clown. He's a clown in that moment.
Oh, it's so good though. Like the movie is instantly rewatchable. Like you can jump in at any time and just be happy as a clam watching it. It's got intrigue, it's got comedy. Russell Crowe is super fucking good in the movie. Like
Yeah.
Russell Crowe's comedic timing should not be overlooked.
It's different. It's a very different. Like it's literally just a one of one. It's
Yes.
Russell Crowe
Yes.
doing comedy. Like it's him doing like the Pope's Exorcist,
Yeah.
and then he
Oh
also
boy.
play. Yeah. Oh, was that it?
Yes.
Oh my God, I need to find it. Pope's Exorcist was. I didn't know that we were looking for it.
Yeah, we were. No, he's just it's Russell Crowe not giving a flying fuck is what that movie is.
Oh,
And
I didn't review it.
uh he just he's throwing heaters the entire time. Like even the scene where he's going to his like apartment and he gets stuff. He got the case of YooHoo.
Yes,
Like I mean,
he's always snacking. He's
always
always snacking.
he's like Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11, just always eating. But then I after The Nice Guys, I wanted another comedy, and I went with it definitely has comedic moments, but it's sort of looking back from 2026 lenses back to the financial crisis. It's very sad.
Oh, okay.
But watch The Big Short,
Yeah.
which he is excellent in. His fourth wall breaking is amazing in it.
I haven't
It's
watched it since it like came out, so I
yeah,
don't
Carell.
have
What's his
fresh
name from?
eyes on it.
Yeah, Carell. What's his name from Succession? I can never remember his name. He's in The Gentleman as well. And then Christian Bale. Very good. Brad Pitt's in it. It's a great film. And then I finished out my Gosling section of my movie marathon this last week with The Fall Guy, and I think that movie is underrated. I think it
I
should have
love it.
done much better. I thought it was great.
I still need to watch the extended version.
Hmm.
That's on Peacock, I believe. Uh, but
That's where I watched it, I want to say. Yeah.
ton of fun. Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling are really great. Gosling and whoever the stunt team
Yeah.
killed it
Killed it.
on that movie. It's literally like they had to. They had no choice
Yeah.
but to.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's a movie about stunts, so like
yes,
it should be good. The stunt team should be good.
based off of a
But
TV show, right?
yeah, I'm not sure of.
I
That
believe
I
it was
don't know.
based off of a TV show.
Gotcha. I did end my movie watching yesterday after work. The last movie I saw before coming on the pod today was super bad.
Okay, I watched it
Ended
recently.
ended
Yeah.
ended with a banger, if you will.
Did you get your eyes on those warlocks?
All I could, I got to the scene where Jonah is talking to the home ec teacher,
I
and
love
he's
that
like, "Look
scene.
at Evan over there. Like he looks like he's having the best time, and I'm over here by myself. Like,
Am I ever gonna make tiramisu? No.
no, no.
It's the
Wait,
last week of school. Give me a fucking break.
and I just
Sorry for
could not,
cursing.
I could not stop laughing, especially because he kept saying, "No
No
offense,"
offense.
and kept telling her her
We
job
know
was bullshit.
this job in your job, it's bullshit because no offense.
No offense.
Because like, am I ever gonna make tiramisu? No. Um,
But that
like I'm like a single mother.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
washing and
cooking and
drying.
doing the dishes. I'm
Yeah,
washing and drying. But that movie has aged like fine
oh,
fucking wine.
well, it's a perfect capsule of that time.
That time, yes.
Because I wonder if you put Clark in front of that movie.
He loved it. He loved it.
All right.
He loved it.
Yeah, but he also has your sense of humor.
He's also like, even though he's 14, he is much maturer than 14 when it
Yeah,
comes to like his
yeah.
media
No offense.
consumption.
I would need a different barometer
Yeah,
that
I
rather than
understand.
Clark, just because
He did
Clark is
he
so
did
much
enjoy it.
you.
He did
Clark is
enjoy
so
it.
much you, and yeah, he's a very
Um,
smart kid.
when it got to in the home ec part again, when it got to Evan with the
The
whiskers,
whiskers doing the
both
paws
of
up.
us could not stop laughing.
It's it's green beer. Um,
Also,
it's
let us not forget the party scene after Jonah dances with the girl and he comes over and he's talking to the guys and he realizes he has period blood on his jeans
yeah.
and he just fucking loses it.
I can't remember like any of the quotes from that scene right now. I was thinking for some reason you were talking you brought up dancing and I was thinking Bill Hader at the house party after they've broken it
Oh,
up
so
and the
good.
music's still playing, so Bill Hader
Bill's
just
dancing.
dancing. Uh
What a great cast too. Joe Latrulio coming off the bench and just
being super creepy.
being super fucking creepy. You let the tiger out of the cage.
You guys on MySpace? Um
I forgot about
dude, I hadn't watched that movie for probably 10 years and
it. It had been a few years for me
I can
when I put it
quote
on.
it almost in its entirety. I know I could do Wedding Crashers in its entirety.
Dude, that movie has also aged like fine wine.
I had that movie memorized before it came to DVD.
Yeah. I watched that movie in theaters at least 4 times.
Yeah. It was
That movie
She's
is
still in the house.
yeah, she's still mad. You old sailor, you.
I don't know why
That
that's been my favorite pull
that
quote from that movie is she's still in the house.
uh my,
Old
mine
sailor.
like one of my most quotable lines from Wedding Crashers that I use all the fucking time is have a bit of the sacrament, father. Thanks.
I love that actor too
Yeah.
because he's just played the token Irish
He's in
guy in
he
every.
was in the Burbs too.
Yes, he was also in the 13th year.
Yeah.
No, no, not the the luck of the Irish.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Um, but no, that movie, Wedding Crashers, is probably on my Mount Rushmore of quotable comedies. Like, it's it's up
I
there.
would say
Between them going from wedding to wedding and their names that they use, uh, the
ready to get drunk.
yeah, the fuck, like,
Peter O'Toole.
there's not a week that goes by that I don't hear "I will find you"
I
at some point. Like
fucking Isla Fisher.
yeah, that movie is up there on my quotable comedies Mount Rushmore for sure.
I mean, you want to talk about it? All right.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
think probably the most quotable comedies. I think we've kind of nailed two of them. I think Superbad. I think, and we're not going to go holiday because you'd easily, like we
yeah,
discussed last week, Christmas Vacation, endlessly
yeah.
quotable. But that's like you watch that like during Christmas.
Sure.
So Superbad, Wedding Crashers. I would say if I'm going to bring up a Mel Brooks, but maybe not the one you expect. It's Spaceballs, not Blazing
That
Saddles.
is,
Blazing Saddles is perfect, but
perfect
the
movie.
quotable movie.
Not nearly as quotable as Spaceballs. I again, another thing from my life.
My God, they've
Weekly,
gone to plaid.
yeah, weekly. I said, man, I haven't found shit.
We ain't found shit. Um,
Um, I on my TikTok, all over my TikTok is the scene where they're watching Spaceballs the movie.
now we're watching it
Well,
now.
when is now? We just missed it.
Okay, so okay, Spaceballs, Wedding Crashers. Oh, it's kind of the same time as the other two. I was trying to go a little bit more diverse. I think Anchorman. I was trying to get like because three of those
Anchorman's
movies are so
fine,
close to each other.
and Anchorman, 40-Year-Old Virgin, all those, like, 40-Year-Old Virgin could be up there for me, especially with Paul Rudd. If I have to listen to this Michael McDonald concert one more time, I'm going to Yamo burn this place to the ground. Uh,
How about
but
okay, go ahead.
Airplane.
I agree. I think that's more bit heavy. I think while I truly do like agree with you, I think that's more the the bits are memorable. What are like besides
Maybe it's the
I would say
bits. Maybe it's the bits.
I think what's the whole quote about Shirley?
Surely you're not serious. I am serious.
Yes, and
And
don't
don't
call
call
me
me
Shirley.
Shirley.
I think that's probably the biggest one.
What did we
Uh,
have for dinner? Chicken and fish. That's right. I had the lasagna.
I love the movie, and I think it's my
I think
favorite
you're right.
Zucker. I think it's my favorite Zucker brother, but I think that's more bit heavy. I
It's more
think
bit
that's
heavy.
not.
You're right.
I don't think it's the
It's
quotable comedy.
you're right. No, I'm agreeing with you. The more I think about it, it's more bits. It's like Naked Gun as well. Both the original and the Liam Neeson. It's more about the bits than
I
it
just
is the
rewatched
quotable.
the Liam Neeson one. Like I think you would watch it like 2 weeks ago,
I did.
and man, it is.
That snowman scene still
It's still very funny.
is very funny.
Liam Neeson kills it in that movie, man.
Absolutely destroys it.
He just plays it so serious. I loved
So does
going
Paul
back
Thomas
and
Hauser.
yeah, I loved going back and watching the coffee bits. The coffee bits are still my favorite, and like the running
Just
gag that runs
randomly
throughout
gets
the entire movie. It
just
never
randomly gets
stops.
handed coffee and
Yes, it's. I think it's such a
the
funny.
hot dog bit is very funny as well.
Which one's the hot dog bit?
The
Oh
chili
yeah,
cheese hot dog bit where he's
yeah.
um
Um,
okay, so Anchorman, 40-Year-Old Virgin, those could go up there.
kind of the same breed, but
Kind of the same breed, yeah.
I would say even oh shit, it's a Will Ferrell.
Are you gonna bring up Step Bros? Step
No,
Brothers?
what's the college movie? Vince Vaughn,
Oh, Old School.
Old School. Old
Oh
School
my
is
God.
incredibly quotable.
It is
Um,
incredible. There was a time where at the 1-2 in 2006,
it was almost
2007,
on a
we
repeat.
watched it like every week. Uh, yeah, that one's really good. Jeremy Piven plays a great asshole in that film.
Almost a millionaire. I can barely read. Uh,
God,
I'm worth
how was
1.3.
Hooters?
I'm worth 1.3 million that the government knows about.
That the government knows about. That's right. Spanish, do you believe I want you to die tonight?
I think whoever I mean, maybe it's just Vince Vaughn, man. Vince Vaughn is a
There is
factor
a
in
yeah,
almost every. Dorothy Mantooth was a saint.
yeah.
Um,
Gonna take her out for a nice steak dinner and never call her again. Uh, the arsonist had oddly shaped feet. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. You know what? You've persuaded me. I think Anchorman
I think
goes on the Mount Rushmore because you're
Milk was a
right. It
terrible
is
choice.
yeah. It is an instantly quotable movie.
I
I
th-
love Lamp.
I didn't like it the first time I watched it, believe it or not.
Oh, I loved it the first time I watched it, but it has.
I think it was a little too stupid for me the first time, and then I learned to turn my brain off. Except for Step Brothers, I hate that
I hate
movie.
Step Brothers. I
Hate
still to
it.
this
I don't
day.
like it.
The only part of Step Brothers I thoroughly enjoy is when the dad is talking about how when he was young he wanted to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I never finished the movie.
Oh,
I
okay,
couldn't.
okay.
Like I don't disagree with people if they love it. If you love it, please. Unfortunately, it just did not work for me.
Yeah. We
Um,
talked about Parnell a lot on the pod last week, and Parnell is responsible for one of my favorite quotes from Anchorman. With your poop mouth,
yeah,
I hate you, Ron Burgundy. If I gave you $60 out of my wallet, would that help? Yeah.
I love Chris Parnell. Uh, oh, yeah, let's talk about a little bit of SNL people. The Fall and Rise of Reggie Dinkins first two episodes came out.
Yeah.
Very funny. I'm really enjoying it. I love Bobby. Just
Bobby Moynihan is
he,
is
he
quite possibly one of my favorite human beings on the planet.
he's literally the best. Like this is
I've
maybe
been
sound
working on my Jim
disrespectful.
from The Office.
He's the best plus person.
I
Like
get what yeah.
you like you get Bobby at the very like the scene could not involve him at all. But at
Yeah.
the very end, Bobby will just add something in.
If you
And
sprinkle a little Bobby into the recipe,
yeah,
it's going to be infinitely better.
the scene where it's at the very before going to a break and Tracy Morgan is acting like he's dunking, but he's on a ladder
A ladder,
and
yeah.
Bobby is holding the ladder
Holding
for
it.
him because
Yeah.
it's for safety. And he says, "Edit me out, uh, uh, edit my feet out." And at the very end, right before it goes to commercial, he says, "Tracy, Reggie, get down. Let me get my turn." Just at the very end, just like the little addition to what
Yeah.
he added, like I didn't give it any kind of justice.
No.
Bobby is just the best plus
Yeah.
person. Like you can't
I
have a better
I
person to
I
add it.
give you the example from SNL of Ask Dan. Like those skits are so fucking hilarious.
He's in
And then it's
very
like
little of it, but
and he's in 2.5 seconds of all of those fucking skits.
that's the name you remember.
But you remember Ask Dan from those, yeah, boy. And it's just rest in peace. like,
I
like
love.
seriously though, without Bobby in that 2.5 seconds of the skit is not nearly as funny.
No,
But you just sprinkle on that little Bobby.
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Nassim and what's his name
Jason.
Jason Sudeikis.
No,
Nassim
no,
and
no.
Brad. I think they're killing it throughout the entire thing. But
Absolutely.
the best thing they could have added was just a little bit of Bobby.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's not meant to be like God forbid I say anything bad about Daniel Radcliffe or Tracy Morgan. You
They're
know,
also really great.
they're
The
fantastic.
little bits with Dan, with the his manager and ex-wife, his little kind of competition with her,
Mhm.
where and then he's just singing whenever she leaves the room is just very funny to me.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for the show. I think the two episodes that we got are a really good base to build on, and I hope this show lasts for 3 or 4 seasons.
I love it already. I
Yeah,
mean, it's I believe Tina's also producing it, so
Tina is the
I'm in.
executive producer. Yeah,
Uh and nobody feels more comfortable with Tracy, and nobody feels more comfortable with Tina than both
then
of
the
them.
two of them together. Yeah,
So, um,
yeah.
they're
It should
great recipe. So
sure. And again, the added bonus of people like Daniel Radcliffe and Bobby Moynihan, like I'm in, like
yeah.
sincerely. But it brings me to the next little bit. Bobby and Dan were doing the tour, the press tour,
Yes.
and we have talked a billion times on this podcast of our love of Dropout TV, and especially of Vic, who does very important people.
Among
And
many things,
many
but
other
yes,
things, but her show, Very
there.
Important People, is so fucking good. And Bobby did an episode of that where he was
So funny.
locked in a in a freezer truck for too long. It came out, and he showed Daniel Radcliffe and talked to Daniel Radcliffe during the press
It
tour
was like, I
about
hope
it.
that's SNL. He's like, no, actually, it's the show called Very Important People. The problem with, actually, yeah, he's like, and it's hosted by Vic Michaelis. It's on this thing, on Dropout TV, and I can add a little bit more to that, but go ahead.
No, I think Bobby talking to Daniel about it, and then Vic immediately
Sliding
going in,
in.
sliding into the IG comments section. Like I need Daniel Ratcliffe on Very Important People, like more than I ever realized.
And he's a guy who loves to play. He loves to play. He's
Hmm.
doing Broadway right now
Yeah,
on the weirdest show I've ever seen, where he's the only person, but everybody in the audience is
yeah,
is a possible participant in it.
yeah.
So uh,
It, man, I mean, could you honestly imagine Daniel Ratcliffe on Very Important People? Like,
I can. The only thing that I think would keep him away from it was there's an extended part of that interview where he says he hates prosthetics. He has said
gotcha,
no to many a thing because he hates doing prosthetics.
gotcha. Yeah,
So they would have to come up with something pretty creative, uh, that
yeah.
wouldn't
No, no,
have him in a chair crazy
no,
long.
no. Nobody really gets out of that without prosthetics, do they?
A couple people have gotten away, have not been heavy in it,
Yeah.
so it's possible, but it's a
Brennan and Izzy, when they were the wrestling couple, didn't have much prosthetic.
no. Theirs was hair pieces, which I
Yeah,
think he could definitely
I think he
do.
could pull that
Um,
off.
um, which God, I could definitely imagine it. Uh, him just with like long hair.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I would love to see it. Keeping on Dropout, they are partnering with what network is it?
ABC's The
ABC's
Rookie,
The Rookie, starring
the
Nathan
Nathan,
Fielder.
yeah, the Nathan
Not
Fillion.
Fillion. Thank you.
Yeah, I listen. I have watched a few episodes of The Rookie. It's a fine show. I
Yeah,
love Nathan Fillion.
yeah.
He's like an
It,
actor's actor. Like it just seems like a cool dude to have like beers with.
yeah,
Uh,
but
and
it's a
loves
weird
genre
crossover.
stuff. It's a
Super
super
weird.
weird crossover.
I mean, you know what? Anything that helps grow the business of Dropout, I'm all
Oh,
for.
yeah,
This is going to get
100%.
more eyes on it. If people are going like on ABC,
Yes, it's ABC.
people on ABC who are going to experience probably just a dose of Game Changer
So it's
are
a heavy
going to,
crossover with just Game Changer as well. So like I know
Yes,
you just said Game Changer, but it's
but they're
not going to
shooting like a
involve.
game changer episode.
Yes, it's not going to involve any of the other dropout stuff.
Yes,
It's going to be
I
Game
know.
Changer
Okay,
specific.
so they're going to be like shooting probably an episode of Game Changer, and they're going to be like, I imagine ABC is going to in the cut show a little bit of what Dropout and Game Changer like the show has to offer, and it's going to be a shock to those ABC viewers
Yeah,
who are either going to be like out, or they're going
or
to be like,
immediately
huh,
in. Yeah.
or, let me check out Dropout TV. There's probably going to be a code,
I would guess, yeah.
and I think
Is it
whatever
wrong that
helps.
I'm more excited to see the Game Changer episode that comes from this crossover than
I
I
think seeing
am
Nathan
the episode?
Fillion, I mean, they haven't, it's not beyond Dropout now to get larger stars.
Nope. I
So,
mean, we got to see Pete, but him and Sam have a long relationship. Like they've known each other
did
for
you
quite some time.
did you see whenever uh Brennan and Jacob Wysocki, who's also in the Game Changer rookie crossover episode, but whenever Brennan and Jacob Wysocki were getting their makeup done for the very important people
Yeah.
and they couldn't open their eyes,
Yes.
Tony Hawk walked through Dropout,
Yes. Yes. Just walk
and
through it.
and Jacob was so sad. But also that just means that Tony Hawk will probably show up on something Dropout. It's not, I mean, he's not someone who's beyond showing up in things,
No.
but it's not, it's just showing, hey, they can get people. They can get people that you want to see. I love Tony Hawk.
Yeah. Oh, Tony Hawk's amazing.
So
Still doing it after all these years. He's in his 50s and he could still skate like nobody's
yeah,
fucking business.
so seeing Nathan Fillion, who is also a guy who can play. I've seen him do some comedy. The dude can play. So whenever we basically get that game changer episode with the cast of the rookie, it's going to be very interesting.
Yes. I mean, we know Vic is in it. We know Sam is
Wysocki,
in it. Wysocki, Zach
Zach
Oyama,
Oyama, and then
and
the
Anna Garcia.
Anna Garcia, and I think isn't also the girl from Smosh. I can't remember her name. She's been showing
Uh,
up in a lot of stuff lately for Dropout.
well, I do know that um, Vic is in a new Peacock show
Ponies.
called Ponies. So like maybe this is gonna be a new thing that we're getting, not necessarily crossovers, but like you kind of said, bigger stars coming into the Dropout TV arena because of the
Exposure.
relationships
Yeah.
and the exposure that are being made. Because I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean
we're in
Vic's getting
season
work. I
8 of
mean
Game Changer,
anything
so
that's going to help. Hopefully, Jacob Wysocki get some work. Zach Oyama getting some work.
I think
Uh,
Zach Oyama is quietly the most underrated of the Noise Boys, by the way. I'd like to state that for the record. Brendan's
Very funny.
everywhere.
Yes.
Josh is doing his stuff. Like Josh has what, 3 films on Shutter basically, and then he did Hard Eyes last year. Um, like
Yeah,
he
he
he's
stays busy.
he stays busy. Like Zach Oyama is super underrated.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he's happy. Maybe he's just happy
Yeah,
where he
I
is.
I killed him.
I killed him. Yeah. Uh, was I supposed to say anything? Yeah, it's a
No,
good one.
I'm excited for it. Like you said, exposure is going to be great, and I'm very hopeful that this widens the audience for Dropout because honestly, it's the best $5 or $6 a month that I spend. Like I watch a ton of Dropout TV.
I do too. I've been the most recent very important people with Demi Adejuyigbe uh
Mhm.
as the plant guy
Yeah,
who's the children's entertainer was very funny.
very fun.
Whenever he broke the vase and didn't realize it was going to break, and he was like, "I'm going to be real with you. I didn't know that was going to happen." Uh, it was near the end of the episode, but it was very very funny. I really I like Demi anyway. He's very very funny, very creative. So the last couple episodes of very important people have been very good, and make some noise with we got Anna Garcia was on there, and then what's his name from SNL? Why can't I think of his name? Guy from Dropout who just made SNL.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Yeah, Jeremy was back, so it was a very funny episode. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't have a ton else. I mean, we were going to talk about like the Sony is still considering making more movies about those side characters,
From the
with
Spider-Man universe. But they're going
which
to reboot it all, so don't worry. Craven, Madam Web, Venom, all those, they don't matter any. Morbius, they don't matter anymore. We're just going to get a reboot again.
I think they were just being made to compete with the Marvel.
I think they were being made so they get to keep their license. Like in most of these contracts, when you own the
IP.
movie
You have to hold.
rights,
You have to use it.
you have to use it. Yeah, you have like 5 years or whatever it is, or 10 years or whatever. So like that's why characters like
The
Captain
Hulk.
America, the Hulk, or Captain America and the Fantastic Four reverted back to Marvel because the people who owned them, it just reverted back. Universal's deal with Marvel and the Hulk is very weird how it's set up. Obviously, Marvel made the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton, but it was in partnership with Universal. Basically, without Universal being attached to it, much like the Spider-Man movies where Sony has to be attached to it, uh, Hulk can't have his own movie.
Yeah.
Um, Now, Sony and Marvel have a different uh, agreement
Partnership.
for
Yeah.
Spider-Man, but that's why we haven't
Spider-Man.
gotten another J. Jonah Jameson. That's why we haven't gotten another solo Hulk film. It wasn't because it wasn't successful. It was because Marvel doesn't want to put up with Universal's bullshit, pretty much. Uh, so
Pretty much. Yeah.
interesting. Uh, so maybe that's why. I mean, all these characters outside of Venom, kind of no one gives a shit about anyway.
Yeah, but you also have to think nobody gave a shit about the Guardians of the Galaxy either.
True,
So you
true.
just gotta have to find the right people to put in enough
I
effort, and then the studio to back that effort. Because
I think the
if they didn't back
different,
somebody
yeah,
like James Gunn, it would have never
yeah.
happened.
I think the difference here is when they make these movies about side characters from the Spider-Man universe, they still try to have this tangential connection to Spider-Man outside of Venom. Like we did get that crossover where Venom went into the Marvel universe and then got zapped back at one point. But like,
For
you know,
funsies.
Uncle Ben is in Madam Web. A very bad version of but like I don't know. It's just
It's not made with
make the
care.
character. It's
Yeah,
not made with care. Yeah,
but
it's slapped together for profit.
unfortunately, a lot of those characters do need to be tied to Spider-Man because they need a target.
Well,
Uh,
and that's what I was gonna bring about. Like more so than really any other like superheroes rogues gallery outside of maybe the Flash and DC. Like Spider-Man's bad guys are really dependent on Spider-Man. Like Doc Ock doesn't work without Spider-Man. Uh,
I'm trying to think of a workaround. Is like because
like
what kind
Kingpin
of
is one of the ones that obviously has made the leap over to Marvel and like
yeah, because
Vincent D'Onofrio's
we
knocking it out of the park.
unfortunately we also successfully completely tied Daredevil and him together from
True.
at least the bit. I don't know how far back those two were independently tied together
Sure.
in the comics, but with the at least the Ben Affleck with the
Oh,
Mark
oh.
what's his name Mark Michael Clark Duncan
Michael Clark
uh,
Duncan, yeah.
version of the Kingpin. They've been tied at least
Yeah.
since then, and ever since like whatever.
Yeah. I mean, they've been tied in the comic books as well, but I mean, Kingpin is traditionally a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah,